Hey guys, I wanted to do a special section in this course about how to sell at craft fairs and holiday shows when you are a total introvert. If you're like me and you really are not a people person, you don't like crowds, you don't like parties, you don't like small talk with strangers, then I definitely have some tips to help you. I have been an introvert forever, always. I think it's pretty much how people are born, and it's always annoyed me how people always like to make comments about how I'm shy and quiet and oh, you're so quiet. It really bothers me. Anyway, so chances are that you are like that too. And one of the reasons why it took me so long to start selling in person was that I had a lot of fears about interacting with people I didn't know, and I really kind of suck at starting a conversation with people and making small talk. That's just not something that I enjoy doing or something that I like to do. Some of the other fears I had were, I don't know, totally dumbfounded, I guess. I think people tend to be nervous about putting themselves out there, and that's another thing. You're selling things that you made yourself. You put your heart and your soul into it, and it's just kind of on display for everybody to see. And that can be really hard, especially if you're worried about people judging you and maybe making fun of you or not liking it. So that can be really hard. So one of the things I recommend doing, first of all, is just get out a piece of paper and start writing down everything that you're nervous about. That you won't sell anything. That people will make rude comments. That people will laugh. That people will say that what you made is ugly. That you will do something silly and make a fool out of yourself. Everything that you think could possibly go wrong. You'll forget to bring something really important to the show. Stuff like that. And then, after you write it all out, then just go with the what ifs. Okay, what if someone laughs at you? Is that the end of the world? No. It really says a lot about them as a person, not you. What if you don't sell anything? That's highly unlikely, but especially if you're taking this course, because I'm teaching you how to do it. What if you don't sell anything? Big freaking deal. So you wasted a Saturday and $25 of your money to do this show. I mean, really, it's not that big of a deal. What if someone, makes a rude remark? Again, it's just like people laughing at you. Like, okay, first of all, nobody does that. This is not middle school. This is not high school. People, I would like to think, have matured. People are not rude like that. It's not like online where people can hide behind a computer screen and just say whatever the heck they want. Nobody is going to be rude enough to come up to you and say, like, oh, what's this ugly thing? And if they do, who cares? Like I said, it says more about them as a person than you. At least you're out there trying. You've made this stuff. You have taken the time to learn a new skill. Think of everything that you've done, and there you can just walk on by. Like, who cares? Just forget about it. The thing with craft fairs, I still get nervous. I still have a hard time talking to people, but the more you do, the more confident you get. And as you start going to shows, as you're making sales, you'll feel better about yourself and feel really good, hopefully, about what you're selling. Something that you can do is bring a friend along. If you have someone, your best friend, a family member who's like really outgoing, I would recommend bringing them along and having them to help break the ice with people that are coming up to your booth. If you have one of those friends that are super chatty, I think we all have a friend who just never shuts up. If they can come with you, at least at the beginning, and just, help out and help talk to people. Another thing you can do is bring something to keep your hands busy. I like to bring some crochet, and sometimes people will talk to me about it, what I'm making, and that just kind of helps to kill the time. You can wear sunglasses if you don't want to look people in the eye. If it kind of freaks you out, wear sunglasses. Obviously, that would be if you're outdoors. I don't think you should wear sunglasses if you're inside. Another thing to remember is that most people are not artists. A lot of the people, if you're just at a festival, they're walking by, they're actually going to be really impressed by what you've done. And I know I'm that way too. Like, I make jewelry, I do crochet, but when I see somebody making something that I don't have the skills for, I'm super impressed. Even if it's not something that's in my taste or that I would like. If there's somebody making soap from scratch or beautiful artwork, then, I like to compliment them on it. And most people who are passing by are not somebody who can do the skills that you have. So just remember that you have something unique about you that a lot of other people can't do. And people are going to be impressed by that, and hopefully they're going to want to buy it too. So when somebody's walking up to my booth, the first thing I do is I just say, hey, how's it going? And just say hello. And then the next thing is I try to compliment them on something that they're wearing. Usually their jewelry, because that's what I sell. And it just kind of helps break the ice and get a conversation going. So I'll say, oh, wow, I like your earrings, or I like your necklace. That's a really unusual stone. What kind is it? And people really love to tell you about the story behind what they're wearing. They'll say, oh, I got it on vacation, blah, 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 or, oh, so-and-so made this for me, or, this stone is my birthstone, whatever. So that's a great way to break the ice. If they're not wearing jewelry, then I'll just, compliment them on a sweater or a cool purse that they have, or their hat. Every once in a while, there will be somebody that doesn't have anything that you can really compliment them on. They're just kind of wearing sweats, and they look like they rolled out of bed. And I don't know, what do you say, nice sweatpants? I don't know. So for people like that, I will just say, oh, how are you enjoying the fair? How are you enjoying the festival? And just kind of try to make small talk that way. And then as they're kind of looking at my jewelry and things, I'll just say, feel free to try anything on. Let me know if you have any questions. Or I'll say something about what they're looking at, like, oh, that stone's called amethyst. Oh, that's genuine turquoise, or something like that. So just remember that a lot of the fears, it's all in your head. Try not to be nervous. Remember that everybody is so focused on themselves that they're not worried about you, because everybody is the center of their own universe, and we're all just so worried about ourselves and nervous about what we're doing, and that we might make a fool out of ourselves, that we're just too focused on that to really care about anything else. And so if that's true for you as a person, as an artist selling, it might be true about your customers too. They're probably just wandering around thinking about themselves. They don't care about what you're doing. So just try to remember that. And one other thing you can try to do to just gain some confidence is read a book. Self-help books help. There's one called How to Win Friends and Influence People, and just trying to do some work on yourself to help you feel more comfortable with yourself and talking to people. So really the best way is just to force yourself to get out there and do it. And practice makes perfect. So if you feel like an idiot and that you totally screwed up, you just have to forgive yourself and try again. So if you have any questions about anything, feel free to email me, check in on the Facebook page, and we'll see you for the next module. Bye.